So right here, you have the star, Tyla, to the left. Now, obviously, this is a older picture of when they were younger. So this is probably when they were like 18 or 19 years old. So this is the beauty queen, right? The star. She's on the magazines and whatnot. And now this is her low key sister, right? She's pretty enough. She has the glasses, but she looks like the homebody. Now, in this dating market, the homebodies, the ones like that are the real homebodies that really have the low body count, homebodies, uh, decent chicks in real life, decent, a 5 or 6 on the look scale, they're not settling. You actually might have a better chance of getting a Tyler than getting with a Sid in today's dating market. Why? Because most guys, they're going to be intimidated by Tyler, meaning they're going to look at her star power. They're going to be like, there's no way she's even checking for me. But what happens with a lot of the nines or the eights, right? The eight, nines, or the tens, they're used to men being afraid to approach them. So what ends up happening is they'll end up with a guy. You'll be like, huh? That doesn't make sense. But that was probably the one guy that was brave enough to approach her. Now, she'll still have that power dynamic over him because she will be still over him status wise, money wise, and whatnot. But he will be the one dude that approached her. She'll give him at least his credit by approaching her, that she'll give him the privilege of going out with him. Now, here's the catch. So most dudes are going to be like, nah, let me find a Sid. But what people don't understand is Chad is pounding all the Sids. And if she's not being pounded out by Chad, she's going to wait for the perfect deal, meaning she's not going to settle because she knows how most dudes are looking for a Sid, a homebody. So if she's in good health, she has a low body count, right? If and she's pretty enough, the Sids, she's going to aim for the top dudes. She's aiming for the top dudes because the top dudes are looking for a Sid, not a Tyler. Because they're looking at Tyler, they're like, oh, she's a 9, 10. I can't even. More people are going to approach the Sids. So the problem is the Sids are either getting pounded out by the Chads or they're waiting out, meaning they're waiting for the perfect deal. They're not going to settle. So either way, you're fucked. V was like, I don't understand why women are like this. He said the hotter she is, the crazier she is. Exactly. I already know Tyler, she's crazy as bat. She's batshit crazy. I already know. Tyler's got to be batshit crazy. I already know. Tyler, like remember, Tyler's the one to the left. Sid is the one to the right. I already know Tyler's batshit crazy. I already know. On the low. But I'm telling you, so because most guys, they're gonna think, okay, let me go for the Sid. But the Sid is being approached by the top dudes as well. So either she's getting pounded out by the Chads or she's going to wait it out. She's not going to, or if she's not getting pounded out by the Chads, she's going to wait out and wait for a really rich dude to come through and be like, oh my God, this is the perfect homebody I was looking for. He said, just look at Amber Heard. How about this? Just look at the average TradCon woman, right? You'll take like I don't remember her name. It's this TradCon that I saw Rolo go on the show with. She isn't that bad of a person, but it was interesting. She was talking about I wasn't looking for a man with money. And then Rolo was like, wait, how much does your man make? But is it? And she was like, and then Rolo's like, isn't your man a millionaire? And she just put her head down. Like I said, the traditional girls that dudes think they want, they're not settling. They're not settling. Or if they are gonna go with a man that doesn't have any money, he has a college degree that is in a field where he's going to eventually make the money that she thinks she deserves to be a part of. Women in 2024 are not settling, guys. Just to let you guys, like, they're not women that are going to make sure they have a low body count, make sure they're clean, make sure they're healthy, make sure they're in shape. They're not settling for a UPS worker. That's that shit doesn't happen anymore. It's actually the beauty queens that be settling for the UPS workers nowadays because they realize they can't get the attention of the chads because the nines and the tens they're waiting for the chads to settle, and they realize quickly that the chads are not going to settle. So before the beauty queens hit the wall, they find a regular dude. I'm telling you, this is how it works. And then the Sid type girls, they end up waiting it out. So they end up being single forever, chat it out, or they end up waiting for their Prince Charming. This is the dating market right now. And if you do get a 9 and 10, just understand that she's already been through at least 20 or 10 to 20 people already. You're not getting a 9 that's with a 2 body count or a 1 or 0 body count. That's not going to happen. You better please, unless if you already had her in high school, that's not going to happen. Here in the US, women are not suitable to marry anymore, just not worth the risk. So even like I said, even if you find a perfect girl, when you're looking at the just off the divorce laws, the cohabitation laws in general, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Anyway, but I'll say this, man. But yeah, like I said, like the SIDs, so the average dudes are gonna look at SID and be like, I can get a SID. I want a SID, but you don't understand. The average girls, they not settling no more, dog. They ain't settling. And then on top of that, and then on top of that, the SID, she can glam herself up to look like an 8, 9, or a 10. So she doesn't, even if she is average, she doesn't see herself as average. She sees herself as, look, when I put this costume on, I can get any man I want. So, but let me sign off on that. I could go in on this because that's the perfect illustration of what the dating market is like right now. Shout out to you guys. I'm going to sign off. Thank you, Garrett, for signing in. Midnight Sun. Thank you, the War Band. You know what I mean, for tuning in to me, man. Thank you. Shout out to V.